Hey guys, this is Pete from Pete's2cents.com. December 31st, 2009. The year is done and over. Hope you guys had a great year. Happy New Year to all of you fellow traders. I just tweeted that as well for anybody that was watching. The day closed out exactly how I thought. Actually, I was still looking forward, wishful thinking for a Santa Claus rally, but my other hand stated, or actually was thinking, that we were going to close out strongly into three digits, and that's exactly where we stand. The Dow Jones closed out at 120 in the negative, S&P 11 points down, and NASDAQ closed down 22 points as well. So with that said, bottom line, what I think happened there is a lot of professionals closing out their books, cleaning house and closing out a lot of the losses that they were holding on to. I think professionals, since they hold millions and millions of shares of stocks, they've been doing this probably for the last 30 days. So that's primarily, I think, what would happen. And then obviously towards the last 2 weeks, they ramp up and they really start closing down because they whittle down. You know what I mean? You can't just get rid of millions of shares just like that overnight. So it's a process, and it takes a little bit of time. But with that said, I'm looking forward for a 2010 and a positive trading, I don't know, trading year. I don't know what you want to call it, but regardless of that, I got a stock for you guys for Monday. We got a 4-day, actually a 3-day weekend ahead of us. I'm still thinking of Christmas, but anyway. I got AK Steel here on a 6-month chart, you'll see here. And you'll see me doodling there with my green trend line. And you see the stock blew right through the 50 here. I think it was last month sometime. So it has pulled back just perfectly, as today it pulled back 2%, 2.64% down, which is only like 58 cents down, but it's at 21.35. If you follow the trend line, I think you can definitely, this is a great entry point into AK Steel, ticker symbol AKS. I've played with this stock. The stock is solid. It has strong fundamentals. It's been ramping up quite a bit over the course of the year. It pulled back. I played with it in the beginning of the year. It pulled back in November, October, November, and then finally it started trading upward as far as the trend line, but it was trading above the 200 and below the 50. I did not play with it during that course of time. I was playing with other stocks. Actually, between you and I forgot about it. So it's too many stocks to follow, and sometimes you forget about certain stocks that are good players. But regardless of the fact, here it is again. It came across my radar, and I think it's perfectly primed to pick up a couple of shares of this stock at 21.35. I'm not saying, back up the truck with this stock, but you can definitely put some money to work. Worst case scenario, if it does not follow the trend line here that we're playing with, it may pull back into, let's say, 1950, 1930, which is the 50-day line right around this point. And the reason for that is, the only reason, my gut tells me, bottom line, it may bounce off the trend line, okay, which is right, I think, at 21.35. But it may pull back all the way to the 50, just for a simple fact that we are at an all-time high in the overall market. The S&P 500 has started to turn dramatically. As you see, it flushed out today quite well at 120 points down on the Dow and 11 points on the S&P. I think the S&P will bounce off 1100, which again is its 50-day line. So with that flush out from 1120, where we're at, let me see, S&P 1115 to 1100 is quite a ride for the S&P 500. So you may flush out, if you jump into this stock, you may pick up a couple shares here and then let it ride down, and then not double down, but pick up some more shares on the way down. And I think I'll balance out like around, like I told you, 1930, 1950, and then I think we'll be back on track. But you gotta follow the overall market for this condition, and to make sure that you don't get sucked out or sucked in with the overall market. All right, guys. Again, AK Steel, ticker symbol AKS. Have a great New Year's. Don't drink and drive, and have fun. All right, guys. This is Pete from Pete's2cents.com. Thanks, guys.